Little valley here, and there's nowhere for water to go. Everything is uphill from here on all directions. We're going to have to install our pump over here. So we're probably going to put it right about here at the low point, maybe right here at the low point. And
So that's
this one is, we're going to pipe this gutter over here,
okay.
across here and into it. We're going to pipe this gutter into it, and same kind of thing. We're going to dig a hole. We're going to put our 1.5 inch discharge line, and that one's going to have to go all the way out. So I think nope. So we are going to be installing this is going to be a sump basin. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig a hole right here. We're going to line it with gravel. We're going to install this basin. It's going to be lower than the level of the ground, just like catch basins. It's very, very crucial that you get it lower than the ground. This not so bad because it's got perforations in it. We're going to pipe this gutter, and we got to figure out what's going on over here. But we're going to pipe it and core into this just like a regular catch basin. We're going to pipe that gutter across here into it as well.
What about that gutter? Nothing?
No, that gutter and that gutter.
Both of them's coming
Yep,
into here.
both of them's coming to here.
Okay.
And then, so probably we want to find a low spot. So probably like right here maybe.
Quick question.
And then we're going to take, and I've already set this thing up because this is a check valve, you have to put a riser on there, all that good stuff. So I've already set the 2 pumps up, and I've drilled my hole here. So we're going to have to position this
To go to the.
to go, and that's going to go under the ground, and we're going to core into the curb.
Okay.
So I brought my big core drill and a couple of core bits.
Okay.
And a mic.
And a mic.
And that's the 2 inch line. Right?
It's actually 1.5 inches, yep.
Okay, sorry.
And then, oh, good point. The 2-inch line is going to be for the cord. So we got to make sure we position this somewhere where the cord will reach too.
Okay, and where is it got to go?
Got to go to the water main right here, and it's just for whatever reason it's kind of low. But it's worth mentioning that this is a perforated basin, and so it is going to collect water, groundwater as well. And so you would not want to put that in there if we were on a crawl space. But since we're on a slab, we're good with a perforated basin. If we were at a crawl space, we would be putting a solid basin in there instead of a perforated. It just flips forward. I don't see any lights on.
I see it on back here.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
we're
hurt.
good. Yeah, be careful. Don't let those hit the van.
I hear you. Second time is a trend.
I wanted to show you what's going on here. Look at all that standing water in there. I don't know exactly where this is trying to go, but since we're in a basin here, it just looks like this corrugated is in here for show. So we're going to go ahead and give that water someplace to go, which is into our sump basin. And then our sump pump is going to carry it right over there to the street. Why not?
How, probably need to, and then redo it. I mean, 3-inch would have looked better than this.
Beautiful. Look at that slug. No, it's okay. All right.
Is that it?
No, but that is.
I like that pipe. We need to start doing everything with this pipe.
It's just easier to use, isn't it?
It is.
1.5 inches. This is actually 1.5 inch pressure pipe, not drain pipe. And
Different, Sean.
well, it's worth mentioning that these are also 1.5 inch pressure fittings, so they're much deeper. This is the coupling here, much deeper. It's meant to have pressure on it, so a couple extra cents, but you get the right pipe. We've got this first gutter caught into our sump basin. So, we got lots of good fall right there. Great fall right there as well. And we are up above the level of our pump's switch. So we should be in really good shape there as well.
Okay, I'll take them from you. I heard angle, so I was like, okay, I got pieces.
Yeah, that'll be on there.
You worried about the primer in this case?
Nope. No, we got it. I know what you're trying to say, and I know what you're thinking, but we got it. Lift her up. See if we can get her back in here. Mike said he was never worried. We've got this last gutter caught in here. We got really good fall going into there. And so we just need to get some gravel surrounding that and we'll be good to go. But in the meantime, we're getting our extra dirt loaded up. But one of the tires was a bit low. Getting some gravel put in that hole, and we're about to start digging our second basin.
That's
tin, isn't it?
Battery's dead on this thing.
I like it.
This water's been going for a while now, so we've really filled up this basin. So let's plug it in here. I wanted to show you too, the electrician's going to come in here and wire up an outdoor receptacle. So we just gave him some 2-inch pipe with the cord running through it. So we just got an extension cord hooked up for now. Let's see how we do. So there's our outfall. That pump will pump about a 55-gallon drum a minute. And you can see, because we've got all this gravel in here, that this is acting as a catch basin as well. So it'll pump all that water out. The switch will turn off. And then we've got a check valve right there. And that is a Zoller brand check valve. It's got a metal flapper in it instead of a plastic flapper, so it's a good one. Oop, and there it's turning back on again. Well, I think this is going to work pretty good for her. Get this water out of here. You want to switch? You got it?
Oh, I can't go too much lower. There you go.
Alright, drop it down. Plug it in.
She was there.
Plug it in, see what happens.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Hopefully this won't blow apart.
Find out soon enough. It's not sucking from the bottom, is it?
It is, yeah.
I pick up on it, then get it out of the mud.
Yeah, this pump though can handle 1/4 or 1/2 inch solids.
The hole that we had dug completely filled up with water, so we had to use our pump to pump out the water before we even put the basin in. So this just shows you how strong this pump is. I mean, it is it will throw it. Emptied out that hole in no time.
And there we go.
That's why a check valve works.
For a test, we filled this up with water just to see how fast it will empty this water. If it's raining hard enough to overpower that, get your boats ready. You can see here the water that went out of the holes into the rock. That means any water that puddles up here at all, it will find its way down to the lowest possible point. It will find its way through the holes into the basin, and out it goes.
I think we're just having too much fun now. We are finished with this job and just getting cleaned up. Let's take a look. That's our one outfall. That's our second outfall. So we got this one over here, and that one's tested and working. We left the cord sticking out right here, so the electrician's going to come in and put some outdoor receptacles in for us, or for the homeowner, I should say. And we've got this one over here, same thing, got it good. So we got our cord over here too, waiting for the electrician to put his outdoor receptacle in for us.